Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. The scene a short time ago. This crowd decked out in purple, and they were at full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings' 12-yard line. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Now a run with Cook. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And still about 3 yards shy of a 1st as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. 1st down. Here's the run with Cook. There he goes inside the 30. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They'll run on 1st down. Cook, and he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a give to Madison. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To throw, Cousins. They'll roll him out right. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Swift.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Goff on 3rd down. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now it's Goff. This is caught. Touchdown. DeAndre Swift. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions have taken the lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get in.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Here's Swift. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Kenny Nwagu now out of his end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Sliding out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook. And now it's 2nd down. Cousins. Rolling to his right. A throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
After the interception, here's Goff. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Intended receiver there was Quintez Cephas. That'll bring up 2nd down. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. The long-distance shot before break comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position becomes an issue.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball comes back to where? The spot that they snapped it from, so field position becomes a factor. I think in this spot, you might also want to think about throwing the Hail Mary. You know, put the ball up in the air, maybe you can get 6 out of it instead of 3.
Yeah, see what happens. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Kenny Nwagu now out of his end zone. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
From the 31, Cousins flushed out right. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Now Cousins. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Cousins throw complete to Thielen, and he's taken down inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. To throw is Cousins. And he completes it to Westbrook. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. To throw again on second down. Cousins. It's caught. Smith. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
And Viking fans always remember that Kyle Rudolph held down the tight end position for the better part of a decade. But Irv Smith was drafted in